The Premier League clash between Arsenal versus Man United is more than just another football match. It's a rivalry filled with history, pressure, and massive implications at both ends of the table. Played at the Emirates Stadium, this game brings together two of England's biggest clubs at very different points in their season, but with everything still to fight for. Coming into this match, Arsenal are sitting at the top of the Premier League table. They've been one of the most consistent teams all season, losing only a couple of games and showing strong control in possession-based football. However, recent draws have slightly slowed their momentum, and this match is crucial for them to re-establish dominance and extend their lead at the top. A win here would help Arsenal create a comfortable gap and send a strong message to the rest of the league that they are serious title contenders. Manchester United, on the other hand, arrive with a different kind of motivation. They're battling for a top four finish, knowing that Champions League qualification is still very much within reach. United's recent form has been encouraging, including an impressive victory against Manchester City. They are unbeaten in their last few matches, and confidence within the squad is growing. This match represents a massive opportunity to prove they can compete with the league's best, especially away from home. Historically, Arsenal versus Man United has always been a fixture full of drama, intensity, and memorable moments. However, recent history hasn't been kind to Manchester United at the Emirates. United have not won a league match away at Arsenal since the 2017-18 season, making this a tough psychological hurdle to overcome. Arsenal, meanwhile, will be eager to maintain that strong home record and use the crowd's energy to their advantage. As the match begins, Arsenal immediately assert themselves. They dominate possession early on, moving the ball quickly across midfield and pushing Manchester United back into their defensive shape. Arsenal's intent is clear. They want to control the tempo and force United to chase the game. Corners begin to pile up, reflecting Arsenal's attacking pressure, but clear-cut chances remain limited in the opening stages. Manchester United adopt a more cautious approach. They sit deeper, stay compact, and look to absorb pressure before breaking forward on the counterattack. United's plan seems to be about patience and discipline, waiting for Arsenal to make a mistake or leave space behind their defensive line. It's a risky approach, but one that has worked for them in recent big matches. At around the early part of the first half, the score remains level at 0-0. While Arsenal have more of the ball, Manchester United are holding firm. The game feels tense, with both sides aware of what's at stake. Every tackle, every interception, and every misplaced pass draws a reaction from the crowd. From Arsenal's perspective, this match is about turning control into goals. Possession alone won't be enough. They know Manchester United are dangerous on the break, and one moment of hesitation could change everything. Arsenal's players continue to probe, looking for gaps between United's midfield and defense, while also being careful not to overcommit. For Manchester United, this match is about resilience and belief. Their recent unbeaten run has given them confidence, and they know that even a draw away at the league leaders would be a valuable result. A win, however, would be huge, not just for points, but for belief, momentum, and sending a message to their rivals. The broader context makes this Arsenal versus Man United clash even more significant. Arsenal are trying to bounce back from recent league draws and prove they can handle pressure at the top. Manchester United are trying to show consistency and maturity under pressure in a tough-away environment. Both teams know that matches like this can define a season. As the game continues, the tension only increases. Arsenal push forward with urgency, while United stay organized and look dangerous whenever they move the ball forward quickly. It's a classic clash of styles, control versus counterattack, patience versus precision. No matter the final result, this match highlights why Arsenal versus Man United remains one of the Premier League's most watched and talked about fixtures. It's not just about points on the table. It's about history, pride, momentum, and belief. For Arsenal, a win strengthens their title charge and restores full confidence. For Manchester United, any positive result keeps their top four hopes alive and proves they can compete on the biggest stage. This is Premier League football at its finest, tight, intense, and full of meaning. And as the match unfolds, one thing is certain. When Arsenal versus Man United meet, the entire football world pays attention.